One of the most dangerous things that society tells you is that your thoughts dictate who you are as an individual. And it's dangerous if you believe every negative thought, every urge, every negative emotion, you start to identify with it. And that mentality, that mindset will slowly destroy your discipline, it will destroy your faith, it will destroy your entire life. Let me explain why. Society today there's this overemphasis in society promoting the idea of be yourself, follow your emotions, follow your thoughts, accept your thoughts. There's this unhealthy level of acceptance with our thoughts and our urges, and there's no distinction between our thoughts and our identity, our urges and our actions. They're slowly being blended together. And what this does is it promotes men to be reactive instead of disciplined, to be emotional instead of grounded, to be impulsive instead of intentional. It leads to lust. It leads to laziness. It leads to inconsistency. It leads to regret. It leads to pain, depression, and misery. And this is extremely dangerous. It leads you down a path where you stop resisting your impulses. You start justifying your bad behaviors, and you lose control of the direction of your life. You walk aimlessly. You move unintentionally. You're at the whims and the flow of the universe. Society is teaching you that everything you experience is just through happenstance. It is accidental. It is out of your control. Where you are today is guided by every decision you have made. You are in the exact place you are because of no one other than yourself. And you need to internalize that. That is the start. When you realize that you yourself are responsible and you take accountability for that. If every thought you've ever had is you have no authority over yourself. If every thought you've ever had is you as an individual, you have zero authority over yourself. But you are not your thoughts. You are what you choose to act on. A simple framework to incorporate as a young man is when a reoccurring thought comes into your mind, you evaluate the thought, and then you choose how to respond. Let's say, for instance, someone says something to you, right? They get on your nerves, they insult you, yada, yada, yada. They insult you. Let's say someone insults you, and your thought comes into your mind, let me do what they did to me. Let me insult them back. Let me hit them. Let me verbally abuse them. Now, you could do that. You could get the satisfaction. You could get the satisfaction of insulting them back. Oh yeah, I got you. Ha ha ha. Or you choose the virtuous route. You choose to not allow this individual the time of day nor the energy to affect your life. Personally, I've struggled with this for many years. most of my life, in fact. I'm 22 as of this year. And I, for the greater part of my life, was in this sort of framework where I was reacting to everything that happened in my life. Every time someone said something to me, I'd snap back at them. Every time someone made a comment, I would snap back at them. I would insult people. I would get defensive. I would act on impulses. I'd overeat. I'd oversleep. I'd smoke weed. I'd drink. I'd gamble. You name it. My life was ran by my emotions, my impulses, and my thoughts. And I didn't question it. I thought it was normal. I believed that it was just who I was. And what changed was when I realized that I am not every thought I have, that I don't have to act on every impulse or every urge, that thoughts aren't command. They're most of the time completely random or just ingrained into us over the years. I created a separation from my thoughts and my actions. Self-control or discipline, whatever you want to call it, starts when you stop identifying with every single thought. If you never learn to break this cycle of believing every thought that comes into your mind, you will never gain authority over your life. You will never become a man who leads his destiny. If you struggle with this as a young man, if you're religious or not, if this is something that you struggle with as a young man, in a world that tells you it is okay, this channel is to help you change that, to help you live the life that you secretly know you're destined for.